said our prayer, and we asked the Lord to protect us.
To the students, unable to understand, really.
Okay, well, until you walk a mile in someone else's shoes.
Yes, I'll guard my words. The I don't know portion of where I sit today, which I'm very...
And I was standing in the ticket line.
We'll meet for dinner.
No, of course. But we serve a just God. And I rest easy in knowing that He's sovereign, but He's just. And so let the Lord handle that.
Can I have one thing? Can I have one thing?
The enemy would love for me to be angry. He would love that.
What, the conspiracy collection? Get it before Christmas. Like,
Rally the troops. Burn the city down.
Erika Kirk. Pretty face, nice smile, long hair, quite a head-turner. And Charlie Kirk, just like many would have, fell for her. They were so in love, or so it seemed for Erika. Got married and lived normally for a few years till something so strange happened. Charlie got assassinated. And as if that wasn't strange enough, Erika made it worse. Charlie Kirk was a political activist, entrepreneur, and media personality. He was mostly known for his advocacy for a range of conservative positions, such as opposition to abortion, gun control, and LGBTQ rights. He co-founded the conservative student organization Turning Point USA in 2012 and served as its executive director. Everything was going quite normal, with some people not liking some of his opinions, which is normal, but on September 10th, everything changed. Kirk was fatally shot by a rooftop sniper while speaking at a Turning Point debate at Utah Valley University. He was murdered in broad daylight in front of so many students, around 3,000, which drew international attention and condemnation of political violence.
An abortion, it is one of the... Yeah, actually I have. And I encourage every human being to watch one to know what you are fighting against. Because when you see abortion, your life will be changed. That we allow the massacre of 1.5 million babies a year under the guise of woman reproductive health. It's wrong to murder a baby. It is never right to justify the mass elimination or termination of people under the guise of saying they're unwanted. That's how we get the greatest horrors of the 20th century. We are allowing babies every single year to just say, you know, we're going to discard them. Why? Oh, they're smaller. They're not humans. You're using dehumanizing language, saying, oh, it's an embryo. No, that's a baby made in the image of God. So aren't you glad your brother wasn't aborted? What kind of argument is that? Aren't you glad your brother's not dead?
I'm glad that he wasn't aborted.
Yes, so we're pro-life. That's what we want. We don't want your brother to be aborted.
He was taken to a local hospital where he was pronounced dead. A manhunt for the shooter ended the following day when Tyler James Robinson, a 22-year-old from Washington, Utah, surrendered to the local sheriff. Prosecutors charged Robinson with aggravated murder and announced they would seek the death penalty, alleging a politically motivated attack. At this point in time, everyone is talking about him, most shocked at what they saw, those who liked him sad and wanting the murderer caught, and those who did not like him pleased that he is dead. When Erika came out online, this is when the drama about her started. Her body language from her eyes, her words, lead to the perception of her being fishy, weird, and someone who just wanted to capitalize the situation. She went out on a number of interviews, and in events her entrances were dramatic, excited to sell out hats and his book. In every comment section, there would always be the one that said, "Leave Erika alone. She is clearly going through the 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, marketing, world tour, and run for Congress."
Love you, Erika. Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. Love you, Erika. Charlie.
She claimed that everyone grieves differently, but is there anyone who grieves like that? Erika did her first speech just 2 days after the assassination. At the time, no one thought much about it due to the shock of Charlie's death, and at that time, all everyone could see was strength. On the 22nd, welcomed with fireworks, she did her second speech on his memorial. The infamous tissue, which apparently doesn't get wet, perfectly folded, perfectly dry, maybe perfectly lied. She forgives the killer. Everyone applauded her, but later on with the investigations about her, it would get suspicious. At Ole Miss Turning Point USA event, Erika Kirk held a speech in which Vice President Vance attends. In this event, people start speculating about the relationship between Erika and Vance. Erika said that no one will replace her husband, but she sees some similarities in J.D. Vance, the tight leather pants she wore on that day, and not to mention the hug she shared with him, which seemed to have some intimacy by their hand placements, her hand on his head and his on her hips. In the event, J.D. Vance also called out the fact that his wife, Usha Vance, is on a different religion to him, and he hopes that she changes, which showed some distance between them. On the interview with CBC News, she really got everyone's attention from her eyes and stare. The anger on the mention of Candace Owens, who was trying to find out the truth, and a fierce direct for her to stop.
Stop. That's it. That's all I have to say. Stop.
The expectations of a widow whose husband just got murdered would be to want to get to the bottom of it all, demanding transparency in his death. But Erika seemed to just focus on the hats being sold, selling Charlie's book, and however else she was getting money.
Take a listen.
Hi, everybody. I still love all these emoji Zoom things. Wow. I don't even know where to begin. The fact that we were able to pull off an event of a century, like, it's just insane. We had over 275,000 people that attended, and the stadium, overflow, Westgate, insane, you guys. And then you have, was it 100 million?
Over.
You guys that heard the gospel and all about Charlie and all about everything that you guys do, and the hard work of Turning Point USA is insane. We had thousands that were registered to vote. I think we're at like over 200,000 for merch sales. Don't quote me on that, because I think it just keeps like bumping up like crazy.
When asked whether she believes Tyler Robinson killed her husband, she said yes so fast and firmly, like to imply that people should stop trying to look for more information. And with more interviews, people thought she had strange body language and wondered why so many interviews when her husband just died. Erika got the position of CEO at Turning Point USA, the company that Charlie Kirk had built, and many did not like this at all. Apart from how weird she was moving, people feel like she does not deserve that spot. Also, Charlie Kirk was known for advocating that women should have a lot of time to cater for their children while the husband provides. Which in her case, a lot of time was seemingly going to events, interviews, and running the company. Not something Charlie would have wanted as to what he is known for, and Erika is not struggling. She inherited money from his life insurance, properties, personal donations, the Liberty memes, GoFundMe, and the Glenn Beck's 912 project. Candace Owens, known for her conservative viewpoints, was a close friend to Charlie. They met back in 2017 at a political conference in Florida. He hired her to work as the communications manager for Turning Point, where she worked from 2017 to 2019. For 2 years straight, they flew around the world taking lots of flights together for work. Charlie referred to Candace as a great friend in August 2025 during one of his speaking engagements. He also said that he wouldn't stop being friends with her just because people morally blackmail him, since him and Candace had different viewpoints of things at times. Their friendship lasted throughout their respective careers until Kirk's death, and this is where Candace became significant in matters concerning Erika. Tyler Robinson was accused of killing Charlie, but Candace thinks he is innocent and decided to carry out an investigation on her own. She has suggested France, Israel, and Egypt might have been involved, that Charlie Kirk was betrayed by people close to him, and that state and federal law enforcement are covering up a bigger crime. She called the evidence presented to the police affidavit fake and gay. Candace expected Erika to want to find out if there might have been something else that actually happened, but she even told her to stop, which made Candace highly suspicious of her, and started investigating her too. One of Owen's claims is that Erika was being followed by Egyptian planes for years. On CBS, Erika disputed the claim that she and the Egyptian planes had been in the same place at the same time. Candace has uncovered a number of lies by Erika, like from her claim that she never dated during the 5 years that she lived in New York before meeting Charlie, in which Candace confirmed from her posts and tweets that she had boyfriends, which showed a nature of lying. It was also pointed out that Erika wanted to be famous so bad that even the people she dated had some significance to that goal. Could she have planned on getting with Charlie from the beginning?
Get on your feet, boy!
War is raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
how about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God. And that is why we say our prayers. And we are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible. Sweet cream foam chai ice matcha. And Bella will have all organic pop cup.
organic?
Yes, everything organic. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free.
4, 3, 7. Oh, are you good? 4, 3, 2. Hold your chest lifted. We're gonna lift.
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Yes, because they are the ones who mattered most.
This skit made of Erika got everyone's attention, and she did not like it. Now the question is, what is the actual truth about Erika Kirk? Could she be innocent, and what she does is just her own form of grieving? Is Candace just jealous, as some people claim, or is something actually off? I would love to hear your opinions in the comments. If you liked this video, kindly like and subscribe for more interesting content.